G'day and welcome to the Tasty Cook. I've got a great treat for you today. A very quick and easy meal for any time. I'm going to be using a rice cooker to make what I call a fried rice with lots of ingredients that you may have in the fridge. Pretty well, whatever you got in the fridge, you just throw it into the rice cooker. 10, 15, 20 minutes later, depending on how much rice you cook, you'll have a meal ready to go. So what I'd normally do is I get the rice cooker on, I've turned it on, so it's on the warming function, and I throw in some vegetable oil. Throw that in the bottom just to coat the base. That will help it from not sticking because we're going to be throwing a lot of ingredients in there. Now for a little bit extra taste, I throw a little bit, probably half a teaspoon of peanut oil. I throw in some bacon, just some raw bacon. Don't have to fry it up, just throw it in there. Some turmeric for colour and a bit of flavour. You'll find that if you don't put the turmeric in, you won't have a lot of colour, and this gives you that nice colour that will make the dish far more appealing. So throw that in now, and also some chicken stock to give it some flavouring. Throw that all in. Throw the rice in. I've got 2.5 cups here because I've got a fair few people that I've got to feed, but just throw it in, fill it all up. Now, whatever vegetables you have in the fridge, or if you've got frozen vegetables, you can just throw them in. This is the beauty of this dish. But for today, I'm going to throw in some garlic that I've chopped roughly, and some fresh coriander. Now, I had some carrots in the fridge, so I've just chopped them up into nice shapes. Throw them in. I've got some capsicum chopped up. Some spring onion, or you can use brown onion. It can be raw, the rice cooker will cook it. You'll be surprised. And the last thing, I have a mixture of soy sauce and oyster sauce that I just throw in for extra flavour. Now, you can also throw in some ginger if you like, or ginger powder. If you've got that, it's up to you. Now I just fill this rice cooker up with water until all the ingredients are covered. Get a spoon and give that a good stir. Make sure you mix up all the ingredients because there's a lot of flavours in there and you don't want to be all stuck to the bottom. Smells great. Okay, so just putting in a little bit more water just to cover all that off. Make sure there's enough there. I've pretty well filled this rice cooker up, but it's up to you how much you want to put in there. The rice cooker is smart enough that once it's switched itself off, everything will be cooked and ready to go. So as long as you give it a good stir, you won't need to touch it again until it's finished cooking. So I'm going to put the lid on now, switch it on, and there you go. Come back in 15 minutes and it should be ready. Now on the side, I'm going to be frying up some chicken. I won't show you that in this part, but I like to have a bit of meat on the side of this rice. But that's up to you. The fried rice that comes out of this rice cooker will be more than enough for you, but it's up to you. Okay, here we go. It's just finally finished. It's just clicked over. Oh, that smell is just absolutely divine. As you can see, the vegetables are floated up to the top, but if we mix it all up, you'll see that the rice is just being cooked through beautifully. All the vegetables are cooked and ready to go. I'm getting steamed out here. It's really good. And while that was cooking, I cooked up the chicken breast with the Harissa sauce to top it. So I'm just going to serve a bit up here so you get to see what it looks like. As you can see, it's just amazing. The turmeric has gone through the rice, giving it that lovely rich colour. We've got all the vegetables, the bacon, all coming through nicely. So we're just going to put some chicken on the top. Look at that colour. That Harissa sauce on that chicken breast is just really brings out the dish. There we go. Just going to top it with a bit of parsley here from my little herb garden. And I'm just going to give that a try. Oh, that is good. There you go, quick and easy meal. Fried rice in a rice cooker. Couldn't be easier.